Have you ever wondered if a simple act of kindness, from our modern perspective, could actually create a celestial being whose entire body glows with light tens of thousands of years later? It sounds incredible, doesn't it? Today, we are going to explore this promise that spans time and space, a wonderful story about a celestial being and its eternal vow. Does it sound a bit far-fetched? How can a simple good deed yield such unbelievable fruit after such a long time, eventually becoming a celestial being? This is the mystery we are going to unravel together today, the arrival of the radiant visitor. So, how does the story begin? It all starts with a mysterious visitor. He wasn't an ordinary person. He was a visitor from the heavens named Jewel Light, a celestial sun whose entire body radiated light. It happened one evening. This celestial sun suddenly appeared before the Buddha. Can you imagine the scene? He was draped in all kinds of precious jewels, and the light emanating from him was so bright it could illuminate the entire night. He offered his tribute with great reverence, hoping only that the Buddha would teach him the Dharma. Then, something miraculous happened. After the Buddha spoke only a few sentences, he attained enlightenment on the spot, reaching the first stage of sainthood. Then, in a flash, just as mysteriously as he arrived, he vanished and returned to heaven. The entire process was as fast as a spark from a flint. It happened so quickly, it almost felt surreal. The monks present were probably just like us, full of questions. Who exactly was this celestial sun? Where did that extraordinary radiance and his instant ability to awaken come from? Unveiling the seed of the past, this question leads us to the very core of the story. The Buddha began to clear their doubts, but the answer wasn't found in the present. It was hidden in the very distant past. The Buddha's answer rewound time, taking us back to an incredibly remote era, the age of Kasyapa Buddha. Back then, there was a wealthy benefactor who sowed a good cause and made a vow. This cause was like a seed. It didn't sprout immediately. Instead, it slept quietly through countless ages. It wasn't until tens of thousands of years later, in the era of Shakyamuni Buddha, when all conditions had ripened, that the fruit finally manifested. That's right. That benefactor became the radiant celestial sun we see today. The 4 keys to transformation. So, what kind of good deeds did this benefactor perform back then? The Buddha explained that there were 4 key actions. First, he built a stupa for the relics of Kasyapa Buddha. Second, he decorated the stupa with countless precious gems, making it sparkle and shine. Third, he didn't just do it once. He provided long-term, continuous offerings to the Buddha and the Sangha. But the truly pivotal step, the one that acted as the finishing touch, was the 4th. At the end of his life, he made a powerful vow with a very clear goal. You see, this isn't just a story. It's actually teaching us a universal law, how our actions and the aspirations of our hearts work together to shape our future destiny. Karma as fuel, vows as the steering wheel. What exactly is karma? Simply put, it is the universal law of cause and effect. All our intentional actions, whether good or bad, create future results. Moreover, these results don't happen in the world outside of us. They ripen slowly within our own consciousness. The Buddha used a very famous passage to explain this law thoroughly. The karma created does not vanish even after hundreds of millions of eons. When the conditions meet, the retribution is sought by oneself. This means that even after millions of generations, the energy seeds of what you have done will never disappear. Once the timing is right and the conditions are met, the result will eventually return to you. If the previous good deeds are the fuel for the car, then the vow is the steering wheel. It determines where you are going to drive. Let's look at what that benefactor wished for back then. May these good deeds allow me to be wealthy in all future lives. May my body radiate light, and may I attain enlightenment under the guidance of Shakyamuni Buddha reappears. Listen to that. Well, life, being the Buddha, and attaining enlightenment, it matches the characteristics of the celestial sun perfectly. This is the power of a vow. Its navigational strength is truly amazing. Application in modern life. Hearing this, you might think, this is a great ancient story, but what does it have to do with me now? Don't be in a hurry. Let's look at how these ancient laws apply to our own lives and learning through a modern dialogue. In a recent class, a student was frustrated with their lack of diligence. At that moment, a teacher reminded them of something. He said, "We can swipe our phones and tap our screens to see this wisdom today. But do you know how difficult it was to obtain? The earliest scriptures were carved word by word by ancient people on fragile leaves using needles. They survived until today because generation after generation fought to protect them, sometimes even requiring those with spiritual powers to guard them." Thinking about our current convenience, it is truly a hard-won lesson. It's how to make a powerful vow. Since vows are so important, how should we make one so that it generates a powerful force across time and space? The teacher offered some practical advice. Many people make vows silently in their heart. The teacher said, that is fine, but if you want to double or even magnify that power, you can try to speak it out and act it out.
Why? Because when what you think in your heart, what you say with your mouth, and what you do with your body are all aligned in the same direction, that power becomes complete and formidable. The concept of the tameable vessel. Besides making bonds, there is another crucial point. Without this, it's like having the best seed but no good soil. This key is our mindset during learning. This concept is called being a tameable vessel. It sounds professional, but the meaning is simple. Think about it. If a cup is placed upside down, or if it's filled with sand, you can't pour good water into it, no matter how hard you try. Our hearts are the same. If our minds are closed and filled with stubborn ideas, even the wisest teachings cannot enter. Transforming yourself into an empty, open container is the most important prerequisite for all learning. There is an even more profound perspective here. Have you ever wondered why you want to work hard or improve yourself today? The teacher said that even the thought of wanting to be diligent that arises in your mind right now is likely the fruit of a vow you made in a past life. I must be diligent in the future. See, every present moment of ours is totally connected to an infinite past. Summary of key points. So, what can we learn from this story that spans tens of thousands of years? Let's summarize the key takeaways. Believing cause and effect. It might be slow, but it will never fail to arrive. Use the power of your vows. It is the GPS of your life. Align mind, speech, and body. Let them work together to activate your wishes. Maintain an open mind. Make yourself a good vessel capable of holding wisdom. Persistent effort. Every tiny seed you plant today will bloom into a beautiful flower at some point in the future. At the end of today's program, I'll leave you with a question to reflect on quietly. After hearing this story, at this very moment in your heart, what is the most important wish you most want to fulfill?